car battery plant in Somerset. Our chief political correspondent Nick Eardley joins us now. Morning to you, Nick. What more do we know about this and how much the government's going to invest? The Metropolitan Police has reached a settlement with the family of the murdered private detective Daniel Morgan, admitting liability for... Now, the parent company of Jaguar Land Rover is expected to confirm today that it will build an electric car battery plant in Somerset. Our chief political correspondent Nick Eardley joins us live now. Nick, morning to you. What do we know about these plans and how significant is the timing of this announcement?
Morning.
Large parts of Europe are continuing to swelter in the heat as red alerts, which are warnings that the extreme temperatures pose a high risk to health, remain in place for most of Italy, Spain and Greece. Meanwhile, temperatures went above 50 Celsius in the US and in China, as Joe Inwood reports. Joins us now from Palermo. Morning to you, Sophia. I know you have been travelling right across Italy during this heat wave. And what's the situation where you are now in Sicily? Here, more than 100 McDonald's workers have come forward following a BBC investigation into sexual assault, racism and bullying at the company's... The Metropolitan Police is in talks regarding a payout to the family of the murdered private detective Daniel, 23-year-old Travis King. The US State Department says the military was working to resolve the issue, and we're joined now by our correspondent Jean McKenzie in Seoul. Morning to you, Jean. What more could you want in the world? Yeah.
Sunglasses in
yeah,
the house.
Perhaps.
That's what you need.
Yeah. You are watching BBC Breakfast. It is exactly 8:59.
Now let's return to one of our main stories today. News that inflation has dropped to 7.9%. That's for the year to June. It's been helped by a fall in fuel costs and slower rises in things like food. Yeah, we're joined now by Sir Ed Davey, who... This is Breakfast with Ben Thompson and Sally Nugent. Good morning to you. Now, earlier we heard that the UK's rate of inflation has fallen. It's fallen to 7.9% in the year to June. It means that the rate of price rises has slowed by more than expected.
Well, Ben, is it a little bit more cloudy where we're going next?
Yeah, from Yorkshire to...
Old Trafford.
Old Trafford, Greater Manchester.
We're going to talk about the cricket now. Mike is out. It is just coming up to 7:46 exactly. Let's go straight to Old Trafford. Mike is there this morning ahead of what could be...
And Ben Thompson, and two breaking stories that we're following for you this morning. One, the latest inflation figures have been published in the last half hour. They tell us that the rising cost of living is starting to slow. It's fallen from 8.7%, that's the headline rate of inflation, down to 7.
You can see those numbers just on your screen just there.
Yeah.
Also, another story that we've reported in the last half hour or so, it's been confirmed, hasn't it, that the parent company of Jaguar Land Rover has actually confirmed it's going to build a new...
Saying as well, we're going to speak to Grant Shapps from the government just a little later on the programme.
Now, children in some parts of England who need urgent dental treatment are facing waits of up to 18 months, according to new data.
Yeah, the British Dental Association says issues accessing NHS dental care means that vital work to prevent tooth decay is not being done. It's leaving some children in prolonged pain and in need of a tooth extraction. Our health correspondent Dominic Hughes has the details.
Should we go where the sun always shines now?
Yeah, where would that be?
Well, the wait is almost over, everybody. We've talked about it quite a lot. It's been everywhere. And after months of fanfare and glittering promotion, Barbie, the movie, is out in cinemas this Friday.
Well, during production of the film, it's been revealed that the set required so much pink paint there was a global shortage. Fortunately, though, the Pink House in Tiptree didn't need an update at the time, so we sent... Hello, good morning. Welcome to Breakfast with Sally Nugent and Ben Thompson.
Now, in about half an hour's time, we will get the latest insight into the rising cost of living when the monthly inflation figures are released. Ben is in the Prime Minister's... Been to Italy once this morning, haven't we?
We're going to go again.
Back again now, because the Roman city of Pompeii is one of the world's most famous archaeological sites. Destroyed by a volcanic eruption in 79 AD, the city was largely preserved under the ash, and it now offers a unique snapshot of what life was like.
But more than a third of the city is still to be uncovered. But there is a major new dig that could change that. Let's speak to our science editor, Rebecca Morell, who is there.
Money is there somewhere. I know you're saying there's no money, but the money is always there somewhere. It just depends what you decide to spend it on.
Well, we've already made some commitments. I've said that we would get rid of the non-dom tax status, for example.
Entertainment correspondent Colin
Look at that car!
Colin, I don't quite know where to start with this, but good morning.
After the highs of Headingley, what's the reality of today? Important day, not just for the cricket, but the weather too.
Morning.
We also spotted a little while ago, didn't we, a pink Barbie shoe cupboard.
Oh my goodness, there's everything.
Yeah, there's everything.